It finally happened. We bought a house. We're officially Vermont homeowners. Greetings, loved ones, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, the title is real, baby. After almost 2 years of dreaming and house hunting, we're finally Vermonters. Can't believe it. I wanted to say thank you to all of you who watched and rooted for us along this very long journey of finding a home. And I also wanted to give a special shout out to all of my friends and family and my patrons for keeping this a secret for the past like 2 months. I can't believe I finally get to show you everything and then unleash all of the moving content onto you that I've been filming for weeks. In this video though, I just wanted to show you the actual house, and then in a future video I'll show you the property and do an entire tour of that, because we're on almost 11 acres here and the property is stunning and it just deserves its own video. I did want to note though that there is no fencing on this property, so we're going to have to build a pasture for our pigs before they move up here. So they're currently still living in Virginia at my in-laws property. They're very well taken care of and very loved, and they love it there. So we are gonna do that ASAP, but we also need to like figure out all of our projects and find all of our tools and figure out the best pasture space for them as well. But I just wanted to let you know they are coming. We just have to wait a little bit. And as you'll see in the tour, we definitely have our work cut out for us. There are so many projects to do on this property because it's a fixer-upper, but we're very excited about the work, so I just kind of wanted to say that at the beginning because we knew what we were getting into with buying this property. We got a full inspection. We know the issues that the house has. We know what the renovations are that we want to do to improve on it and all of that kind of good stuff. And also a perk of getting a fixer-upper is buying it under our allotted housing budget, so we have more room to work with for all of the projects, financially speaking. And more importantly, we are young, we are fun, and we are ready for the work, okay? And very excited to share it with all of you, but enough talking. Let's go see the freaking house. Okay, our realtor just gave us this lovely bottle of champagne to celebrate owning our new home. Let's go do an empty house tour, shall we? There are some things that the owner left behind that you'll see throughout the tour, so I just want to say that now. He loves dogs, so live, love, bark, everybody. So when you come inside, this is what she looks like. A lot of just natural wood. If you guys have been watching me ever since we lived in Oregon, you'll know that, you know, we used to have a rental that had a lot of this natural wood wall. Up here though is kind of different. So it's more of like a plaster wall. It almost looks like there's tissue paper on the wall and then they painted over it, and then we'll go up there in a second. But there are some things, that's our internet, and these are 2 things that the seller left behind. Like I said, he loves dogs. And we have these lovely wood countertops. These were a major selling point for me. Oh, just beautiful. You know I love a live edge moment. So much room. So I also wanted to use this empty house tour just to show you guys our kind of plans, I guess, for renovations, just very rough plans. And then obviously we'll see as the years go on what we'll end up doing. But you'll notice that there is no pantry in here. So we're gonna need some storage. There's also just these upper cabinets, but there's no upper cabinets right here. So I wanna put some in and have a pantry either built, like I wanna put in a kitchen island here because it would be convenient just to be able to move from the oven to the kitchen island and to our dining table. He left this behind. This was actually from Magic Mountain ski resort in Vermont, and it has kind of a funny story. But I was thinking, I've been getting like some under stairs storage ideas, which could be cool for here, but I also love the open staircase, so not sure. But I definitely do want a kitchen island. And then because the refrigerator is over here, we could always build, I don't know, some kind of like storage thing around the refrigerator, or move the fridge and put a pantry here. So the options are endless. They're not actually that endless. Also, there's no place like home, everybody. Like I said, there are some random things that have been left behind. But this storage closet, so you would think, oh, that would be a good pantry. No, because these pipes in here get really hot. And also it's not big enough. So the food that would be in there would just be like slowly getting warmer. But Anyway, we have a lot of natural light in here, lots of big sliding doors, but speaking of the sliding doors, they lead to nowhere. So for our appraisal, we had to put these in here so that they couldn't be open, just like little pieces of plywood, so that when you tugged on this, you know, it wasn't a hazard. And there's another slider over here. There used to be a deck here. It fell away and rotted. And so we'll have to put a new deck here. We're also gonna replace the siding because of issues like this. And, you know, she's a fixer-upper, but that's what we love about her. And the current owner left this TV in this shelf as well, and somebody's gonna come by to pick it up. But then let's go over here. He also left a tennis ball for Rue because he knows, we met the seller at the inspection and he knows that she loves them so much. She was playing with the tennis ball, playing toss down this hallway. Anyway, as you can see, very gorgeous. And I'm just so excited to make this even better. So this carpet, we want to rip this up and continue the hardwood flooring all the way out through here. Not only through here, but through all of these bedrooms. And I'm saying bedrooms with air quotes because they don't have doors or closets. So I just want to say before I show you this whole area, I'm going to kind of zoom out and just say that we actually plan to completely take out these walls. Obviously these are exterior walls with the windows, so we're not taking those out, but we're going to take out all of these midway walls up until this beam right here. So this will be one big open space with hardwood floors, getting rid of all of this carpet. This is a built-in, this like corner shelf moment, which we could use for an entertainment center. And also an interesting thing about this house is that there is not a lot of overhead lighting in this addition because he didn't wire it into the ceiling, he wired it into the walls. So we'll have to figure all of that electrical out. And also we'll have to replace some of our windows because they're fogging, which means that they're not sealed correctly. And it's not even condensation on the inside, it's like the opposite side, but I know that we'll have to replace some of these things. And yeah, but we have a wood stove. It's a pellet stove and there's a bunch of pellets here, but we'll also have to replace the glass in it so that we can get rid of that crack and not allow any smoke. Like I said, she's fixer-upper. Just take her as she is, okay? Take it or leave it. We're in love with her. And then we're gonna rip up this flooring as well and extend the hardwoods. Like I said, this used to be his son's room, I believe. And then over here was just kind of like a storage room. We're gonna keep this room, replace the floor, fix up the walls because the walls are not perfectly well done. Let's just say that right now. So we're gonna fix this room up and probably make it a streaming room. And something that you may notice throughout this tour as well is that there are a lack of bathrooms. And so we're also going to put a downstairs bathroom right here because there is no bathroom on this first level. Oh, hi dogs. Welcome to your new home. This is also a air conditioning unit that he left for us because there is no central AC, but there are like giant units that he left behind for us. This actually goes down to the basement and garage area, but it's like sealed off down there currently. And this is the holy grail right here. Okay, pull back the curtain, come in here, turn on the light. He left like a vacuum and carpet cleaner and all this kind of stuff for us. But this unfinished room, it was not even in any of the listing photos. Sometimes you gotta trust the vision, all right? So trust me on this, y'all. When we came and toured this, we were like, oh, so it's an attic. But no, it's an entire level of the home that is not finished. That could be properly insulated, made into bedrooms for future children. Wow. I mean, the options are endless. And then a really cool thing is actually this corner right here could be opened up, and this leads, the other wall on the other side of this is our bedroom, which I'll go and show you. So like we could open this up and make it a doorway and have it as an access point, like, and share the upstairs with this insane amount of space. So let me now take you down the stairs and go back out here. And we had him leave this refrigerator, by the way. We're probably gonna move it down to the basement. But the next thing is these stairs. So I kind of live for the open stairs. The dogs are still getting used to them, but up here, oh, these sawhorses are blocking the way. We just had our final walkthrough and we didn't have a ladder to access the attic to make sure that it was clean. So Finley brought these in from the moving truck, these sawhorses, to put his weight on top of. But this door right here leads to the primary bedroom, which is going to be our bedroom. And we're gonna rip up all of this fake wood flooring in here and replace it. Or if the usable flooring is still under there, we can just kind of polish it, refinish it, and all that stuff. Also, we have closets, but they're walled off, which is odd. So I also want to cut out the wall in between. And this is what I was saying. So we were just over here in the attic space, and this wall, like we could cut this and it would lead directly into that space. So cool. I don't know if you can like see the vision, but that's the vision. There's also a little window AC unit up here. I don't know where we're gonna put our bed. I feel like we'll maybe put it here. I don't know. Finley has a lot of ideas for this room, and I do as well, but we shall see. Oh, left some hangers and some doggy bowl things. And Jesus Christ watching over us. Okay, now this actually has the only bathroom attached to it, and she needs a lot of help. I am really excited to replace this with actual tile floor and possibly get a clawfoot tub up in here. I would prefer to move the sink over here so that we could actually have mirrors and then do a clawfoot tub moment underneath this big window, possibly even extend the window, get a larger window, you never know. I'm also very excited to replace this toilet that currently has this blue stain on top of it. I don't know what happened here, something happened, but we do have some toilets in the basement. The mirror is above the toilet here, so we have to move some things around. And then in the shower, we have this lovely situation that I would like to replace, but it works well for now. And this is the same kind of wall that I was talking about, where it almost looks like there was tissue paper behind it and then it was painted over. I don't know how I feel about it. The little dog accents. I'm telling you, this man loved dogs. He had 17 labs while living here. Unfortunately, this cute little hexagonal window up here, which offers some nice little natural light, she is fogged and we will have to replace her most likely. But there are some nice little built-in shelves up here, nice little built-in bookcase. I'm coming down, dogs, don't worry. I also really like this light, but some of you may notice this is not child safe or dog safe at all. Like they could just slip right through. So we're gonna need to reinforce the rails, put another rail on the other side over here, all that kind of good stuff. And also make a not ledge here, like just secure it. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Okay, now let's go to the basement, shall we? This is the basement. There are some different forms of heating. So we have oil central heating and a pellet stove, like I said, and the seller left all of these pellets for us. Finley is on the other side of this window, by the way, if you can hear him. And that was so nice of him. This is a very expensive pile of wood pellets right here. Love that. He also left us this antique General Motors Frigidaire fridge. These are kind of one of one. They don't make them like this no more. So definitely really happy that he left that. Some of this other stuff he's gonna come and grab, like the file cabinet, his old washer and dryer, but we are going to keep this shower and this toilet down here because all of this is actually currently hooked up to plumbing. He had the idea of making a bathroom down here in the basement where, you know, you have like the laundry and you can come in because there's another garage over here. So when you come in from working outside or the garage, you can kind of wash up, you know, use the restroom, don't have to walk through the whole house in your muddy shoes. But we're very, very excited about having this space. We have these like firewood holders so you can stack wood there. And then we go out here and this is the real fucking deal. So this is going to be Finley's workshop as well as our covered garage, which is very ideal in Vermont. And These are actually not automatic garage doors. They're like the ones that you manually have to yank up. So I'll have to get used to that, honey. But this is what it looks like, and it's so much space, I can't even believe it. It's crazy. There's some soccer balls and a basketball left around, but you know, it's pretty much all cleaned out, and we asked him to leave this green storage shelf actually, because we got rid of a ton of our storage when we were leaving Oregon. But I will say, these stairs, I really want to make this an actual access point that's not sealed off so that we could access from the basement, you know, park the car, come out here and just go right up to the living room. So that's my ideal for that. Larry, are you so happy? He also left us another toilet here in a box and some other little like plumbing things, which is nice. And he left some other equipment and tools and everything. Come on, Larry, let's go back. And that's our oil tank, by the way, for our central heating. You wanna go back up? Up. So that's it. We finally have a house. I'm so excited. So just a couple of things. Like obviously when I was going throughout the tour, you can tell that there is a lot to do, but that's where the renovation content comes in, baby. I'm gonna be sharing it with all of you. So get ready for all of that, sharing all of the projects, having Finley be my Bob the Builder, and I will be his filmmaker wife. And obviously I'll help him with the projects and everything like that when I can, but I really just want to edit them all and get them all out to you in a fun way so we can go through this whole process of being first-time homeowners together. And I also want you guys to leave all of your questions down below about the home buying process, because as you guys know, it's been a while. We have literally been looking to buy a house in Vermont since the end of 2021 and really seriously touring since like summer of 2022, and now it's like a year later, a year and some change, you know, and we're finally closing and I can't believe it. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for being with me on this journey. I know that over the past few months, I've shared certain stories about not getting certain homes and being really upset about all of that, but obviously it just led us to this perfect home for us. But yeah, a lot of people who were technically our competition in being home buyers were older couples as well as families. And this is just not an accessible home for older couples, with having the only bathroom up a flight of stairs that has like no guardrail on one side. And then yeah, all of the non-safety features of the whole staircase and upstairs. I'm sure for a lot of families, they were like, no. So that was a huge aspect of what got us to, I believe, get this house. There wasn't as much interest when we found it. Literally when I saw the listing come up, I ran out to Finley and said, I think that our house just got listed, and I was so excited about it, and it's just been excitement since then. It has taken about 2 months to close, but anyway, all of these are boring things that I can tell you about in a future video. So please leave your questions down below on the home buying process, any questions you have for me, but I just wanted to show you the house and tell you that we did it. Okay, I love you guys. Stay smiling. Bye y'all. We're homeowners.